What's poppin', boys? It's your boy Prodigal Sin coming at you with an informational video. So what today we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over the beginner Jett rushes that you can do both attacking and defending on some sites. So I've been playing Valorant a lot lately, and I don't have a play for every single map, and it won't guarantee you an ace or whatever, but what it will do is it'll give you kind of a plan of action, and you can use these kind of like these tools. You pull them out when you need them. Just make sure not to abuse it, because if you do these plays over and over again, they're going to be expecting it. Alright, so first map we're going to go over is Ascent. Alright, and these are Jett plays, so make sure that you are using Jett, and I'll see you in a hot sec. Bars.
That would make fun of their dumb faces.
Alrighty, so defending for Jett, I turned on cheats just so I could show you things a little bit easier here. And yeah. So first things first, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want at least one cloud burst and one updraft if you're doing this play, defending if you're doing this first play here. Okay. So basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come over here and you're gonna get ready to smoke that area over there. Okay. So with your smoke, you can get it, or you can get one of your teammates even to smoke that area. Okay, if you get one of your teammates to smoke that area, you can go straight into the push. The reason you want to smoke that is because it leaves kind of a blind spot on this push. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna, throw your little cloud burst, flick it down, cover that area there. Take a quick little peek here, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna come up here and you're gonna go straight down over here. The perfect thing about this angle right here is you can see anyone who's hiding here, and with your cloud burst, you can even throw another one if you're a little worried. Okay, throw one, cover that area, and you can start rotating for the flank if they're doing a hard push B. All right, and that's one of the Jett pushes defending on Ascent. So let's just jump right into the next one. The next one over here, what you're gonna do is the perfect thing about this angle is you can peek this right here. You can see that angle before they can see you, so you can get a nice little pick, especially as an op, right? Just pop a couple of headshots, and what you're gonna do is if you're a little worried that you might not be able to flick that, that's fine. You can throw a curveball around this. Not do that. Hold on. Just gonna wait for it to disappear here. Sorry, throw a curveball around this corner. I'm not very good at this, but there we go. Throw a curveball there. Watch here. And then you can cover and start clearing out mid, and then start going for the flank here. You might want to get someone else to push with you. Watch that angle, or what you can even do is you can jump on top of here, and then just be careful that you're going to be open from these 2 points of entry. All right. So try to get one teammate to cover you, and always remember you can shoot through these boxes. So if someone's shooting at you, I don't think you can get that. You might be able to get that there. I've never actually tried it. You're gonna have to try it out sometime, and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, then you can push through here, or you can just cut through mid, and you can start getting the flank here. All right, and that's the second Jett push on Ascent. So you are now attacking. This is probably has to be one of my favorite pushes to do as Jett on Ascent here when you're pushing mid. Make sure you don't have spike though, because this is kind of a risky play here. So first things first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to smoke Cubby right over here, or more importantly here. If you're Omen, or if you have an Omen, get him to smoke it. It lasts longer. It's going to work a lot better. Okay, but as soon as this wall comes down, you're going to throw that smoke over. Make sure hold C, try to get that right angle. Right smoke here, you're going to come around, dash, and then updraft. Now, I cannot tell you how many times I've picked off a few people who are chilling right here. Get a couple one taps, right? Once you get there, you have a couple options from here on out, okay? If Omen smoked here, you don't got to worry about that. Watch out that if you all push B, watch out from behind that you don't get flanked, okay? But once you're here, you can drop down, rotate back, but I recommend actually going through market, and make sure you keep an eye on this corner here. People like to hide here, and into market here. But if you manage to get to market without anyone being here, you have cleared this whole front section of B, and your teammates start pushing in through here, and it is beautiful. You might want to throw another smoke here, and then make sure that you close this door once you're actually on site, so no one can get behind you. All right, so let's dive in to the next push. And the last push over here is if you're going to the A site. Going A site can be a very tricky thing to do, especially since this one entrance. They can be just about anywhere. They can be in this corner here. They could be in heaven here. They could be hiding behind here. They could hide literally below here. They can hide here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna rush over here and you're gonna quickly smoke that area off. Okay, you don't gotta worry about controlling anything. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to smoke that area off, and you're gonna slowly make your way up. Keep in mind though, as I've said before, Jett smokes don't last that long, so you're kind of on a time bomb here. But once you get here, you can updraft up here. Okay, get some people to push in first, or you know, keep an eye on sight. You use 2 smokes here, so whoops. You use 2 smokes here, so maybe use 1 more smoke, your last smoke on that side, so you don't get pushed from there. And keep an eye here. Your teammates came from here, so they're obviously not going to go for the flank. You're going to notice it. Okay, once your teammates get close to behind that door, right, once you see them that they're right here, you want to start pushing in. Okay, remember, don't check this corner, because if you're there in this corner, you're going to see their entire gun poke out, so you're going to know if they're there. Don't even bother checking this corner, maybe a quick little peek here. Okay, we're going to check this right side, and if the door is closed, okay, an option you have is you can save that initial smoke there, and this is one of my favorite things to do here, right? If they close the door, what you can do, and I've not seen a lot of people do this, you can smoke it off and break this door. And then you have cover, and as soon as this goes down, you're gonna want to updraft and then dash to try to get in this corner here. Keep an eye here. Like I said, people usually like to chill there, and heaven. Obviously, these 2 places. And those are all the pushes for Ascent that I have come up with. I will see you guys in the next map. Alrighty, welcome to Split. This got to be one of my favorite maps. Just like Ascent, mid control is super important here. Alright, so when you're defending, Jett doesn't have that many pushes that I've come up with here. The best bet, if you're defending A site, is just chill in this corner or chill right here. Okay. Other than that, A site is not really great defending. Jett in general is not a perfect defender, but what in fact I'll recommend you to do is come through mid. This is where Jett shines here in this mid control. And see that area there? What you're gonna do is as soon as you get here, you're gonna flash that out. Okay? Then you're gonna start clearing corners. You know, make sure they didn't push up, but obviously you would have seen them push up. But just in case, if you're doing this later into the game, make sure you're checking these corners. And a nice little push is you can get on top of here, peek this corner. If someone's coming through here, they can't quite see you, but they'll know you're there. Just be careful of that. And then once you got mid control, then you go wherever your team needs you, okay? So if they're mostly, you want to chill here until you see where your enemies are. If a lot of them are pushing B, you want to rotate heaven as fast as possible, okay? And then if you see no one here, smoke out that and then start rotating around. And then a great place to come hide is right on top of here, okay? So the only issue is that it takes quite a bit of time. If they're already on B site, then it's going to be kind of risky to go to, okay? But if you're starting off the match and you want to go defend B, I'll show you what that's going to look like. So you want to defend B as Jett. Alright, so great place to go, but not to do repeatedly, because they're going to expect you to do this, is you're going to come all the way around and you're going to chill in this corner right up here. Alright, this is probably one of the best places to hide. Another good place is in this corner here. Just be careful, because you can actually shoot through this, okay? So you want to be pretty careful here. But, you know, peek in, peek out, do your strafing in and out, peek here. Or if you're just chilling up here, get one friend in heaven up there, and you're just going to chill, waiting for them to come and just pick off those heads. And those are all the pushes that I have for Jett on defending. So let's switch it over. Alrighty, switching it over. One of my favorite pushes has to be this mid push on Jett when you're attacking. So you have 2 different options. I recommend going the long way. I know the spec space, it's fine. So what you're going to do is you're going to come all the way through sewers. You want to rush here because you don't have that much time. You know, taking account that I had to buy things. I don't have to buy things right now, right, because I have the cheats on. But anywho, what you're going to do is you're going to want to rush this little corner here. And this is a quick, fast way. Dash, jump up here. Okay, only issue with this is you're open from people there and there. So if you can get a teammate to come from over here and get them to smoke this off or smoke that off, then you can, you know, try to pick off a few people there. Cool. Cool. All right, so that's one of the pushes, and I'm just gonna show you the other one quickly. Same thing from here. The only difference is you're gonna have to waste a dash, so you're gonna have to dash and then get up here. But it's a really good diversion. So if you got multiple people pushing here, and then you dash and then get up here, and your friends start pushing in, then it's honestly might die because they're focusing on the thing that's flying all around, but your teammates might be able to follow through and protect you. Alright, so that's what I like to do for mid. So let's see what we're gonna do for A control. So A control is a tricky one. There's a nice little omen play that I know, that I've seen from different Twitch streamers, pro players. So if you want to see me do an omen video next on omen plays, let me know in the comments. I'll probably continue doing this, going through most of the heroes that I'm comfortable with. But anywho, so your main issue is going to be this corner right here. So your best bet is to hold this and try to flick it and block it off. Okay, it's going to be a tricky flick to do, but if you practice in just in custom games, you'll be able to pull it off. A nice little place to go if you're hiding as Jett, not a lot of people come here, is chill over here. It actually blocks you from here, but it doesn't block you entirely from here. So if you're ever in a pickle, you know, mid game, late game, and you're on a site and there's people all around you, just get up here, recollect your thoughts, try to come up with a game plan. Okay, so if you're not doing the omen push, what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to come all the way to heaven, check this corner here, and remember, you can always shoot through this wall. Okay, I'm pretty sure you can shoot through this too. Yeah. Okay, so just be careful of those little spots that they might be able to wall bang you, and vice versa. If you're shooting at someone and then they come behind the wall, just keep shooting them. Okay, kind of track where they're going and kind of guess where they're gonna be. You can get a nice couple little wall bangs. Once you're up here, okay, once you guys have secured A, as Jett, a great place to go, as I've shown you before, is you're now in this corner. A lot of people don't recognize this, or I see this in a lot of games, is people forget that once they have the bomb planted, they're not attacking anymore. They switch to defenders. You gotta lock down that site, okay? The great thing about here is you can watch that door in here, but the issue is if they come from the same time, it's not ideal. So throw a little smoke over there. Okay, block that area off. If you're a little bit worried here, you should have one more smoke to block off here. But remember, Jett smokes don't last too long. Try to get an omen or any other character who has smokes to block it off, or even a sage to put a wall there. Alright, so that's A site. Let's rotate over to B. B site. Okay, so a quick little thing I want to say beforehand. A or B, if you're pushing mid, you can always rotate to either one. Once you have mid, you unlock that extra flank through here and an extra flank through here. So you unlock two different ways to get onto site. Without mid control, you only got one, and you're all gonna funnel there, and it's gonna be a disaster, especially if the enemy team knows what they're doing. So B push as a Jett is a little bit tricky. Okay, you want to push in as fast as possible. Be careful that they're not pushing in too. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to smoke off this little corner here. Okay, be careful. Check this corner. Remember, this is a nice little place to hide. And then once you have this here, you're gonna put another smoke, block off that corner, peek heaven, get the person to plant here, and what you're gonna do is you're just gonna chill in this corner right here. If you got a longer range weapon like a Vandal, okay, or an Op Marshal, you can hold down this lane. You can hold down that lane. If you got a pistol, like this is the pistol round, you can actually position yourself in a way that no one can see you when they're pushing unless they're already on site. Okay, and that is it for split. I will see you guys in the next map in a hot sec. Here's the sitch for this map that I have forgotten the name. Okay, actually have forgotten the name. What's the name of this map? Ascent, Split, Haven, Bind. That's what it is. Alright, so this push has got to be one of the riskiest pushes that you can do that works on both sites. But if you manage to pull it off, you can get a team wipe in the first 10 seconds of a game. So what you're going to do is see that box right there. You're going to dash and get on top of that box, okay? If the whole team is there and you do it fast enough, especially with a coordinated team, some people pushing here, they're not going to know who to shoot at. It's going to be so fast off the gate. They're going to be so confused, and you just start picking off people. My recommendation for this push is don't do it on a pistol round. It's way too risky. Save it for when you have a Vandal or a Phantom or things like that. Okay? Jett defending B, a nice little spot here. So you can chill up here. You can actually see them before they can see you because of this lane holding here. There's a few spots like that. I could make a video on lane holding as well. Let me know in the comments as always. But yeah, this is a nice little place to go. The only issue, again, is if you don't have a team, then they can come straight through hookah here, and you are a little bit screwed. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. And here's another great corner to hold if you're defending as Jett. But with Jett, you want to get out in the action as fast as possible. You are the Slayer, right? So those are the two places you can defend on B site. So let's rotate over to A. What you're going to want to do is, unlike the other two maps, mid control is not really that important. They got two entrances to B site. No matter if you have mid control, there's not really even a mid in this game, or in this map, sorry. So really, you only got two entrances to worry about. If you think about it, hold those lanes hard and you should be fine. Okay, as Jett, what I like to do is I like to quickly get on top of this box as soon as it starts, and then if necessary, I'll back off. If not, I can just try to, you know, if there's only one or two, maybe try to get a quick 1 or 2 kills. And then just remember, if you want to back out, just put a little smoke there and back up, and then you can rotate through here. So then you can watch if they come through here, and you can watch washrooms. All right. Another great place for defending as Jett is you can actually rotate all the way around, and this is probably one of the most popular spots. People know about it pretty well now. Just be pretty careful when you're chilling up here or even down here. They can snap on you, or even in this corner here. This whole thing, people are pretty aware of it, so just be careful with that. A is a hard site to defend as Jett. There's lots of places you can hide, but in terms of pushing or aggro Jett, it's a little bit tricky. And that's really all about it. That's the few I've come up with. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like it, if you want me to specify like, oh, can you try to figure this out? Can you try to figure this out? Leave it in the comments below. I'll try my best. As always, I'm streaming on Twitch. If you want to come by, say hi. We can try to figure out some strats together. If you have any ideas, we can definitely test out in unrated games if you're not too sure of yourself. Or even if you just want to hang out, come chill, vibe with us, watch me die a lot repeatedly in Valorant, then it'll be a fun time. But other than that, thank you guys so much for supporting. If you enjoyed this video, as always, leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I will catch you all in the next video. Deuces.